Hey there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me here at 11:15. I appreciate your time here today. I also appreciate any likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I apologize for not posting you on Wednesday. I got my group mixed up and I ended up posting my Thursday group on Wednesday in error. You may have recently made an error for which, you know what, you have but no choice to just apologize, not beat yourself up, and move on. Let's see what we have for you. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Well, absolute truth there. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Well, definitely like those cards, which kind of ties in to what I said there too. You may have but no choice to just, admit to the fact that you screwed something up and, live with whatever consequences. They're probably not dire. And just remember, it's okay to not be perfect all the time. What else do we have for you here, Sag? Let's see. There's so many choices. You may be faced with a lot of choices right now, too, and they all may seem equally well and good and fine and dandy, and you may just have no real preference to speak of. Okay, then. Got an angel number here for you. We have 2112. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. Yeah, it seems to me like that's part of the problem. You're spoiled for choice. Yeah, the choice is up to you. You just have too many things to choose from, it seems. And if nothing is jumping out at you, maybe right now isn't necessarily the best time to make a choice. What is Sagittarius making a choice about? I do proponder. What does Sagittarius have a choice about? My mind is pulling to career, but we'll see. Something with hair? Not a hairstyle, just, are you considering a career in hair? I don't know. I could be way off. Anyway. Yeah, definitely. If you need to make a choice, yeah, I'm seeing catalyst for change here. Also, if you're needing to make a choice, something that it ignites excitement and passion in you, that would be your choice. But if all of them are just like, yeah, it's aight. It's okay. They're all fine. They're fine. It's fine. Perhaps none of those choices are just right for you. And you know what? Just because you have so many choices, that doesn't mean maybe they're all just very similar to one another. And just because none of them spark you doesn't necessarily mean that you're being too rigid in your preferences. I see. Okay. A person of fire and happening now. Huh. So it seems like perhaps there's maybe a person or people waiting on you to either choose them or not choose them. That person of fire card could be speaking directly about you. But, I want to know, this happening now card, this is obviously a couple here. Is there a person or people that you're dealing with right now? Do you find them exhausting because you can't be authentic with them? You're allowed to not give them a chance. If they make you uncomfortable, they make you feel like you can't be you. It might be a good time to just embrace your authenticity and really get to know yourself. Really work on having a relationship with you. Anything further for Sagittarius here? Sagittarius this week? Unclear, confusion, shadiness. Yeah, perhaps this person causes you lack of clarity. New chapter, development, unfinished business. May have been someone in the past for which you had something fairly stable, fairly far along. Maybe that's why you can't seem to move on with this current person. Maybe you're not seeing how you could be happy with them, and you're not being authentic to yourself because you still have this X in your energy here. And we have intimidation, guardian, protector. Now, not all the words on the card will ring true for every situation, every person. I am led to that guardian protector bit there. Perhaps something went awry with an ex, and maybe there's a possibility that things could rekindle with them. Maybe that's who your heart's really with. But question is, are they one of your choices? Do you feel like they would be open? Okay, I guess so. Have faith in your dreams. You are good enough. And what do you need to release? Interesting. So, this could go a few ways, but there are two main storylines that I'm seeing here. Do you need to release the feeling that you aren't good enough for the ex or not good enough for the new person? Whomever it is that you're feeling that you might not be good enough for, and that's what keeps you away, you need to really have an honest talk with yourself about that. There are so many millions of things in this life that can tell us that we're not good enough. It's just up to us to realize, just because that person thinks that. That's not me. I know me. I know my core. I know my soul. I know who I am. I'm confident in the fact that I am a good, decent human being. And just because they don't catch what I'm throwing down, that doesn't mean that my value is less to people who feel my vibe, you know? So if you have a dream to pursue something with someone that you're not necessarily certain that you're quote unquote good enough for, you really need to reevaluate that. You know, perhaps now would be a good time to really just take a look at your self-esteem. You know, take a hard look at your self-worth. Take some time to get to know you. Really be certain, sure-footed about who you are, what you want, what you need. You may realize that none of these choices were right for you anyway. Interesting stuff here for you, Sagittarius, for sure. Do we have anything further on this for Sagittarius? Anything further on this? Thank you. Consciousness in reverse. Yeah, that leads me to want to tell you, pay attention to your dreams right now. Your subconscious may have the answers that you seek. Definitely, you know, if you're not sure about how to record your dreams, there are plenty of authorities on that topic out there. Just really basically, I can tell you, you know, waking up in the morning with, you know, a piece of paper and a pen never hurt anybody. You can jot things down a lot faster than what you would be able to, you know, put in a note app on your phone. Or, you know, you take a note on your phone with the voice function, and you can very easily, you can go to Google and you can say, dream meaning of pebbles. You know, just get as many details down about the dream as you can. You know, the smaller the better. You know, instead of saying like, oh, I was in Antarctica in this dream. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so there was snow, there was ice, there was a mountain, there was a cliffside, there was a polar bear, there was a jeep for some reason, there was a panther, a mountain lion, and a toucan. You know, you want to get down to the nitty-gritty, and maybe the toucan was purple. You know, the color purple will be of significance too. Any colors that you remember, any little details will be of importance. Hell, if you have, I hate to say her name because it's going to activate it, but if you have one of the voice activated assistants in your home or on your phone, you can always ask for their help as well. So dream analysis does not need to be a big, complicated woo-woo thing. It can be as much as, you know, asking the digital butler for assistance, you know, dream meaning of this, that, and the other. Oh, this cat. Hello, sweetheart. Come here, honey. No, come here, sweetie. And I found, and you may realize this too, having pets can be so beneficial for your single time when you're just, trying to get your bearings on who you are and really. This sounds insane, but if you know, you know. Just trying to realize the ways in which you should love yourself. Pets really have a special way of making us feel special and important and well loved, and that can be vital when you're trying to figure out exactly who it is you are and the things you deserve and want and need in this life. Anything further for Sagittarius here? Secret, interesting. Hunt, transform, and believe. Yeah, you may feel like you are even a secret to yourself. I know it's so easy to, be in a relationship for a long period of time and then, or even in a situation and come out of it feeling like, Jesus, what in the fuck was that? Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't know what I want. Like, my sense of self is just obliterated. And it might take some time to get to know you again. And if you are in that position, I definitely recommend, staying away from, feeling like you need a person. You do need a person. You need the person that you will always need, and that is you. You need to make sure that you are good. You need to make sure that you are feeling loved and cared for. You need to be able to hold you down. Interesting stuff for you here, Sag, for sure. Anything else for Sagittarius? Control, empty, submissive. Yeah, perhaps you're still getting over some past issues here. I would definitely recommend, go on that journey to get to know you again without all of this toxic. Damn, I wish I would have been able to get that card. Well, if it was meant to, it'll come back out. I am not reading all of those. As you may or may not be aware, I don't read big piles. Thief, trickster, hustler, beauty, untamed, and free. Yeah, you may have dealt with manipulative energy in the past. May still be a little PTSD'd up from all that. You can take the air freshener as confirmation if you like. But now you're free. You're free of that. This just seems like so much. You couldn't speak your mind without being made to feel like you were in the wrong. You don't have to deal with that anymore. And I think this is a phenomenal time for you to really get to know yourself. Figure out who the authentic you is. And again, remember that it's okay to be happy. We'll catch you again next week, Sagittarius. In the meantime, take care.